Hey guys, and welcome to episode 4 of our TEW Local to Global. We are in February 1992. And if you've forgotten, we are Classic Championship Wrestling. Let's go over our previous event. It was not there. Show history. Which one was it? Here it is. So the Eliminators beat the Patriot and Jerry Lynn in the main event. We had Terry Power defeat Amy Lee in a surprising match of the night. We had Woman hype up the Eliminators against the Patriot and Jerry Lynn. The Patriot's really suffering with his injuries, so we might have to leave him off for a little bit. Tom Brandy defeated Scorpio Jr. We had the Patriot have an angle with Todd Olson because Todd Olson is attacking the Patriot. Todd Olson beat Adam Fleisch. We had an angle with the All-Star team, which is Chris Candido and Sean Morley and Tommy Seabolt. They beat Tommy Seabolt and John Paul. Now, I wanted to change up some things. I changed that up. I want to see if there's a younger picture for Sean Morley. Is there a younger one? Doesn't look like it. What if I go Val? No? Okay. Yeah, definitely not. Cool. Just wanted to check. We also have Simon Diamond. He came to this team. So, we are on the day of our 4th event. Our finances are... We're in the minus, but not by much. So I'm not too concerned. We are doing free tickets, so that's also costing us a small fortune. We do want to put this up. We are upgrading, so that is also costing us money. Overall, though, we have gone up by a popularity point. So things are going well. So let's book our next show. Okay, we are going to be in the Northwest as always. 14 economy, which is good because we're giving away free tickets, just means the merch isn't amazing. 71 though for the wrestling industry, which is nice. So let's get booking. I would like to have Simon Diamond debut. And he is going to go up against John Paul. John Paul is kind of our jobber. I say kind of, he's one of our jobbers. So Simon Diamond, John Paul, they can go for 12 minutes as an opener. And then after this, because I want to see how well they do together. Oh, you don't think John Paul can go for that long? About 10 minutes. There we go. After that, where's all my angles? Here we go. Where's the managerial hype? Is there managerial hype on here? No. Okay, well, we'll just have a generic freestyle, isn't it? Yeah. We will just have Simon Diamond and Tony Adams cutting a promo. They can have a 4-minute promo. Next up, we are going to have the guy we're trying to build, Hideki Hosaka. He will take on Eddie Roche. This isn't going to be an amazing match. Hideki's just gotten over a wrist injury, I believe. But they're going to just have a very basic storytelling match just to boost Hideki's stats. Hideki is 19, so I'm not too worried. From here, we need the Patriot and Todd Olson to have it on the microphone. They're going to go about 8 minutes. And it's just going to be basically the Patriot calling out Todd Olson and nothing really coming of it because Todd Olson wants to be Mr. USA, but he isn't Mr. USA. This will lead into Todd Olson having a match against the one and only Tom Brandy. Now, I do have big plans for Tom Brandy in the future. But for now, Todd Olson is going over. Tom Brandy's unhappy, that's fine. We'll keep you strong. At ringside. Where's the at ringside? There we go. We'll have the Patriot. Because unfortunately he can't wrestle, but I want him on the show. Just to keep boosting that storyline along. Right, we have 18 minutes left to book. So, we are going to have Booker T, because he is one of our signings. Where are my locals? This can't be everyone, can it? Can it? Surely not. Oh, it is. Really? Chief... Oh, it's not Chief J Strongbow, it's Jules Strongbow. How over is he? He is pretty over. Okay, let's bring in Jules. It's kind of expensive. But as a one-off, I don't mind too much. Jules Strongbow and Booker T. Booker T is going to steal the show and dominate. Because that's what Booker does. And then in our main event, it has to be, as always, the Eliminators. They are our boys, Perry San and John Cronus. We're giving women some time off on the mic because she isn't very good. And I don't know why. They will take on Adam Flash and Jerry Lynn. Now, this is going to be a car crash of a match. We're going to give Perry San the win. If I can press the right thing, Perry San's going to get the win. The loser will be Adam Flash. High spots. We're going to keep Jerry Lynn very strong. And it's going to be a basic just John Cronus, Perry San kick the crap out of Adam Flash, and Jerry Lynn sort of on the apron for most of the match, unfortunately. And that can go up there. Simon Diamond's being slightly overused, that's fine. The Eliminators, okay. I'm happy with this event. I think this is a solid one. So let's run it and see what happens. Simon Diamond has an in-ring of 40. Simon Diamond and Tony Adams have excellent chemistry together. I love to see that. Love to see that. Simon Diamond was superb working without script, and Tony Adams clearly enjoyed having the freedom off the script. These two could be a secret weapon. Hideki got a rating of 28 up against Eddie Roche with a 45. Okay. The Mr. USA storyline has gained some heat. Todd Olson was poor when trying to improvise dialogue. Okay, the Patriot was good though. Todd Olson is getting better at his gimmick. What is his overness? We'll check that once we finish here. Todd Olson defeated Tom Brandy. So Todd Olson's a better wrestler from the looks of it. 41. Booker T and Jules Strongbow have poor chemistry. Awesome. That's just great. Jeannie Clark did some good work at ringside. And the Eliminators. A tag team specialist. Awesome. John Cronus again. Performance after performance is killing it. Jerry Lynn got a 54. Adam Flash got a 17. Not too bad because we are trying to build up Adam Flash. Okay, so it's going to have to be Perry Saturn, John Cronus, and Jerry Lynn are our guys. Perry Saturn seemed happy. John Cronus was pleased. I'm not surprised. He is like the wrestler of the night nearly every event. Jerry Lynn was pleased. Awesome. Let's move on. Okay, what were we up against? Not much. Not much at all. Ice Train has joined USWA though. Nice. Right, we want to check out Todd Olson's overness. I'm trying to push him as like a top dog for now. He probably won't stay that way. He's only 12 though. Tom Brandy in the Northwest is in the 11th. So he's actually more popular than Tom Brandy. Tommy Cairo is in the team. Tommy Seabolt. Tony Adams is slowly getting over. That's us. Vito LaGracio. Woman is over everywhere. She just can't seem to talk that well. Which is weird because her charisma stuff is pretty good. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. The Patriot is annoyed because he got injured via a botch. Yeah. Flashing, he's not very flashy, but he is a solid hand. So that's good to know. Very good to know. Same with Simon Diamond, I assume. Yeah, psychology's pretty high. Can talk. Safety's good. Okay. Okay. Well, that's nice to know. Sean Morley, Chris Candido we need to build up. We've got a lot of building blocks here. A lot of building blocks. Cheryl Russo. She's probably going to start putting over like Terry Power and stuff like that. Booker again. Ace Steel and Adam Flash. You know, we might give Ace some time off. Considering he's not very happy. Let's give him like 2 months off. Has no more morale. Good, good, good. Because the last thing I need is some unhappy people. Who else was unhappy? Was it just the Patriot? Annoyed. Yeah, it was the Patriot. Okay. I mean, we could have him... I have some ideas. Okay. Because he's not... Yeah, 31 days with an injury. Same with Candido, which is fine because Candido's in the tag team, so that can still be covered up a little bit. Okay, let's push on, see if there's any more news. We'll go from there. Tina Moretti stormed out of LPWA. Hence a no-show from last night's Super Show. Oh. How many more people employ her then? Very interesting. Okay. Well, hopefully that doesn't affect her personality. I don't know if personalities can actually change in this game. There is one thing I did want to find out actually, because you can only gain one popularity point per month as far as I'm aware. Now, where are my broadcasters? Here they are. I'm in the northwest, so where is my northwest coverage? Northwest and mid-south. Now, I have to be tiny. 10 in 2 regions. I wonder if I start running a show in the Midwest. Because where's the Midwest? Just here. So if I go Northwest and Midwest and sort of run shows in these two, and then I can get a TV deal. I quite like the idea of doing that. So maybe our next show we'll run in the Midwest. Okay, so we're going through the news, and Pat Patterson has re-signed with WWE, but Bull Nakano has been rushed to hospital with an overdose. Does she have a? Has she been known to have a drug problem? Hard drug user, is that a thing? I'm going to have to look into it. I don't know if that's a real life thing or not, or if that's developed because of the game. Very interesting. Primetime wrestling. What a main event. Virgil and the Bushwhackers versus the Repo Man and the Orient Express. That's brutal. Coco Beware is wrestling for the WWF and the USWA. I did want to bring in Coco Beware at some point. The Berserker and Louis Spicoli. Backstage segment with Miss Elizabeth, 71 rating. Holy hell. El Matador. Crush. I want to bring Crush in so bad because I want Brian Clark. I want to get that Chronic team. How much is Brian Clark? He's not employed. He's only 60. Let's bring him in. Sod it. 2 years. Let me guess. Better as a heel. Better as a heel, yep. Scorch Moss. He's coming in as a face, though. I don't care. We're bringing him in. Brian Addis. Brian Armstrong. I don't want to bring in Road Dogg. Brian Lawler. Brian Lee. Brian Pillman. I'd love to bring Brian Pillman in. Brickhouse Brown. Bruce Pritchard. Alright, let's push forward. Okay. Brian Clark, let's bring you in as a face. You're going to run through some people. Yeah, badass gimmick. Yeah, damn right, you're a badass. One thing I wanted to check, being the 90s, WWF, for example. What sort of schedule have they got? View profile, events and TV. So they do 3 shows, and then they've just got a bunch of normal events. Okay. Okay. B show, B show. Superstars of Wrestling's the A show. Right. That's got like, oh, okay, that's got like the Legion of Doom stuff. Right, okay. Okay. So take one episode of that at a time. One episode at a time. One episode at a time. Right, okay. Okay. So they just have a bunch of TV and then events. Okay, so that's what I figured. Cool. We can make that work. We can definitely make that work. Bobby Heenan's been the best color commentator in wrestling, yeah. And Sting's been loaned to the New Japan Pro Wrestling. Jack Tunney may be out of his way of the WWF. Good old Jack Tunney. No way. Unhappy Al Snow. Violent J and Al Snow become quite a heated rivalry. Who the fuck does Violent J work for? NWL. Who's NWL? Well, that's alliances. I'm not. I wonder if we could join the National Wrestling Alliance. We could join the World Wrestling Council. I don't think we can actually. And who is this? The National Wrestling League. Bam Bam Bigelow. The National Wrestling League. I don't know these. Out of Maryland. And has already toured to Hawaii, Guam, and okay. Cactus Jack. Brian B. Blair. I have no idea who that is. Steve Armstrong. Their roster is pretty stacked. Al Perez, Al Snow, Axel Rotten, Bam Bam Bigelow, Bambi, Cactus Jack, Dutch Mantel for 2, Ice Train, Jeff Farmer. Fuck Jeff Farmer. Nikita Koloff, sorry. Paul Orndorff. Randy, why do I recognize that name? Oh, the original Midnight Express alongside Dennis Condrey, yes. Penny Mitchell. That's another one. Ricky Nelson, Steve Ron Bass. Holy crap. Tommy Rich. And then Violent J sticks out like a sore thumb. He sticks out bad. Okay. Well, let's continue pushing forward. Bad News Allen is to leave New Japan Pro Wrestling. He's expensive, so never mind. Jimmy Garvin's going from WCW. He's also expensive, otherwise he could have been a great hand to bring in. Superfly, Jimmy Snooker set to leave the WWF. Figured so. Jake the Snake Roberts is going to resign. Oh, Jim Neidhart. I would love to bring Jim Neidhart in. We're going to put him on our shortlist for now. That could be so much fun. Luger's going to re-sign with WCW. Missy Hyatt's going to re-sign with WCW. PN News. Jim Herd retires. Ooh. Yeah, Missy Hyatt's re-signed. So we won't be able to bring her in as our sort of like stick person. Okay, FMW have lost faith in Onita. You can tell this is definitely done by an AI. I don't think they'll ever lose faith in Onita. Right, we are ready for our fifth show. So, we will do this in the next one. If you've enjoyed, please drop the video a like. It helps us amazingly. If you have any suggestions for wrestlers, feuds, bookings, anything like that, drop in the comments below. If you haven't already and you wish to, please subscribe. It helps us amazingly. We are the Wrestling Hideout. We're trying to be the hub for all things wrestling. So whether that's fantasy booking, reviews, discussions, predictions, other games, you name it, we want to be the sort of the hub for you to come and just hang out, chat shit about wrestling, basically. Wherever you're watching, thank you so much, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.